Next file you create in the same folder. Under the CSS folder. CSS by id.html. CSS by id.html. Under internal CSS. CSS by id.html. HTML head style start the body UL, not UL. We can write here division tag. One division as one ID 1 will create one more division with ID 2. Repeat the two times. We can write this is header left block, right block, center block. Now we'll write the CSS for each block. Come down below, create the ID as 1, as 1, as 1, has used to create the ID, has to in CSS has used to create the ID. Wherever you apply the has, it will consider as a ID. It will assume as a ID. Okay, where you create the has, it will be as a ID. So we created one in the beginning, created 2 times in the bottom. Next, after that, right here. Arun, I have sent you the video in the morning. You replied me in the morning saying like, thank you. You downloaded, log out again. You are asking the same video.
Yes, sir. I cannot play the video.
Huh?
This video not to play.
Video is not
Playing.
playing.
Yes.
This video. Video number 8 is this one. Adding the recording. This is the video I have sent you. Okay. So last. Can you see it is running?
Yes, but cannot. Trying to send it out.
Come again.
So once again, morning I download the video. But cannot file, not video. That is only file.
Okay, it's uploading again. Okay, so we can create the ID by hash. Hash we can write here hash one. So one will become the ID in the term of CSS. While calling in HTML, we have to write ID equal to one. One ID we are calling one time, and ID number 2 we are calling 3 times. Now all 3 are division only, all 4 are division itself, but it is not based on any kind of ID. It's not based on any kind of tag. It is just based on. It is based on, you can say, the ID. Now for hash one, whatever will write, it will go for one. For hash two, what will write, it will go for two. So let me go here and write for hash one as a padding 40 pixel or maybe 30 pixel. After that font size 30 pixel, color blue, text align center. Okay, that is the one. Coming to the two, now if I run the page, it should apply for one. It should apply for the first division. That is called one. The header. This is header is written for this is header. It should apply for that. Is happening for first division. Now we can write here background. Background as a orange color. Background with the orange color. Then we will see background will change into orange color. It is happening for first division, not happening for second and third division. Okay. Even we can write here margin 1%. Margin 1%. Margin 1%. Margin 1%. So it will leave from all the side a gap of 1%. It will leave from all the side a gap of 1%. Okay. Next, after that, if I run it, it will leave 1% gap from all the side. Let's go ahead under the second division. In the second division also you write padding maybe 1%, write margin also 1%. So padding will get 1% from left side and margin will also get 1% from left side. So it will apply left, right, both the side 1% padding. If you are writing margin, margin will also get applied 1% from left side, 1% from right side. Okay, so margin padding 1%, margin also 1%. Padding 1%, margin 1%. Now background blue color, orange color. Padding 1%, margin 1%, background is a blue, color is a orange. Next, after that, float left is required so that it will fit one after other. And then you can write here, width now will come how much? Total 3 division we have below, 3 division we have in one line. So width will come 33.33%. But it will not come exact 33.33%. Why? Because 2% will go for margin and 2% will go for padding. So it will consume total 4%. 2% margin, 2% padding, it will consume total 4%. So you have to now minus here 4%. So it will come total 29.33%. 29.33%. Background, text align center, align as a center, and font size will be somewhere again 25 pixel. Font size is a 25 pixel. Okay, check now. For 2, what is happening? See, 3 times it is coming. Height we have not given. So let's give some height also. Height also 200 pixel. So ready, check now. The height will come 200 somewhere. 1 division on the top and remaining 2 division in the bottom. One division on the top, 2 division in the bottom. Check now. It's working or not? You can let me know once. Something similar or something else. Just now should come.
Yes, sir, it's done. It is working for me.
Okay. This is called CSS by ID. We'll copy this and we'll come to the developer guide and we'll paste here as example. Okay. Next, we'll create the class. CSS by class. Next file to create CSS by class.html. CSS by class.html. We can start again, or we can take the copy of previous file by ID. By ID. And in this, the first one, let it be based on ID. One, let it be based on ID. One is based on ID. Second will create based on class. Remove the hash, put as a dot. Remove the hash, put as a dot. In that now, ID will be called by hash, class will be called by dot. Coming down, div ID equal to 1 is okay. Class equal to 2. Okay, class equal to 2. Next, after that, check the file, output remains same. You can see the output will come almost similar. So here difference is what? ID we can create using the hash, and class we can create using the dot. ID we can create using the hash, and class we can create using the dot. Okay, go next. After this, we can run this file. Okay, hope ready. ID we have created using hash, class is created using the dot. Output remains same. Previous also example same. This is also remain same. Then where to use the ID, where to write the class. We can make a small definition. We can write a small definition. So we can go here, copy this line. Check now, hope it is working. We can go and add here. This one is the example. Now you can write one line here in the ID block. When to use the ID, we can write here. If in one page, one type of design, if in one page, one type of design required only one time, In one page, CSS by ID, you can write when to use. Says if in one page, one type of design is required only one time. In one page, one type of design is required only one time. Then we can use the CSS by ID. Then we can use the CSS by ID. Another rule says like if in one page, one type of design required many times, then we can use the class. In one page, one type of design is required only one time. We can add only one time. Then we can use the ID. But sometime in one page, one type of design we required many times. Then we can use the class. Okay, in that case, we can use the class. Okay, hope written. Next, ID you will create using the hash. Class we will create using the dot. ID we will create using the hash. Class will create using the dot. Dot will help us to create a class. ID will help us. Using ID will create using the dot. Hash will help you to create the ID. Hash will help you to create the ID. Hash will help you to create the ID. Okay, now come to the next. I will design something here and just you revise once. ID says like ID you can use if one type of design you need only one time. Class is like you can use the class if one type of design is required many times. Suppose example, I created a division here, created the division here, one more block we created here. Okay. Next, let me create one more section here. So all the sections are looking different. All the sections are looking different. All the sections are looking different. That is called based on ID. Okay, hope you created how many blocks? total 4 blocks. You can see all the blocks are looking different. None of the blocks are equal. All blocks are looking different. Our theory says like in one page, one type of design, in one page, one type of design is one time. Then you can use the ID. And in one page, one type of design is many times. You have to use the class. So in this example, the first one is unique. You will follow here ID. Left side is also unique. You will write the CSS using ID. Last block is also unique. You will follow here CSS using the ID. Middle block is unique. You will follow here ID. Correct? All is based on ID. Okay. Now suppose under the middle block, if I create like this one section, one more section, one more section, correct? One more section, one more section. Now what you can see is, this is based on class. This is based on class. This is based on class because all three looking similar. This is based on class. This is also based on class. All both look similar. This two look similar. This three look similar. But remaining all are looking different. So as per the formula theory, we have to write the CSS code. If one type of design is many times, you can use the class. If one type of design is one time, you have to use the ID. Why this formula is exist? Because in the future you have to follow the CSS also. You have to follow the JavaScript also. So when the JavaScript will come, that time problem will get arised. So in that case, to avoid the problem of JavaScript, one ID we should not use again and again. This will be based on ID. Here ID will be different, here different, here different, here different. But if it is a class, then one class we can call 3 times. Again another class we can call 3 times. Okay, so ID will be used only one time, class will be used many times. So in this page, you have to create the multiple ID. First one ID as a header, next one ID as a left block, next ID called bottom block, one more ID right block. Under the right block ID, you have the 3 classes. You will write class 1, class 1, class 1 3 times. Class 2, you will write as a 2 times. So this theory will remember in one page, one type of design is required only one time. Then based on ID is okay. If in one page, if in one page, one type of design is many times, then you must have to refer the class. Class will be best solution. Okay, hope working, and you understood the ID and class. Where to use the ID and where to use the class. Okay, so create the next file. Next file is based on this. CSS by parent and child. CSS for a parent tag and CSS for a child tag. How to write that, how to apply that. Okay, go ahead, create the next file, CSS by parent child.html. CSS by parent child.html. HTML you can start here. Follow the head section. Follow the style. Close the style. Next, follow the body. Create the body here. Now, after this, we can go inside and follow the UL tag. UL open, UL close. LI also open close. Inside LI, E also write HREF apply. If here call home. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Home about us. Contact services. Products. Customer. Inquiry. And then investor. Hope ready. Now if we run the file, we will find all will go to the new line. Okay, hope ready. Now let's run this file. It will give you all as a li. All li's are going to a new line. All the li's are coming to the new line. Through CSS, we need to control it. So in that you can see li become as a parent of a tag. UL become the parent of li tag. A is inside the li is inside the UL, right? So these all are going to write the CSS, or maybe 3 li you can copy from here and paste after the UL. Write the h1 li without UL, without UL, li without UL. Paste the li here. So this li become without UL. It's not following any kind of UL. Okay, ready? Now come. Write the CSS for UL. So UL is the parent. So first we'll write the CSS for UL. Background, orange color. Padding, 20 pixel. Text align, center. So everything will come in the middle. Everything will come in the middle. Okay, next after that. Check now how that appear. See, so look like this. Now write the CSS for li. UL is the parent, li is the child. So it will applicable for those li that is under the UL tag. It is applicable for those li that is under the UL tag. Now for that we can write here display colon inline margin or maybe padding 20 pixel. So all the li will come in one line and there will be sufficient space. All the li will be in one line. There will be sufficient space. Okay, ready? You can run and check once. See, all are coming in one line. So it has applied for those li that is under the UL. It has applied for those li that is under the UL. It has not applied for those li that is out of the UL. See here, UL, li, UL and li. So not all the li. You can see 3 li we have outside without UL. So those are still going to the name line. But these LIs are coming in the same line. That is called parent. So parent becomes a UL, li becomes a child. UL become the parent, li becomes the child. UL become the parent, li become the child. Now come down, below. Write for one more label. ULLIA color as green color or maybe color blue only. Blue font weight or maybe font size. Font hyphen size 20 pixel. Text hyphen decoration as a none. Text decoration none. Font size 20 pixel. Text decoration none. Font size 20 pixel. Text decoration none. Click now. Yeah. हाँ अभी अवेलेबल है सब कुछ है ऑनलाइन भी है ऑफलाइन भी है Okay then, hope you done. Now save the file and check once the link has come. This will become as a blue color. The bottom section what we have, li is still not getting affected because what CSS we have written for those li that is under the UL. We have written for a tag, those a tag that is under the li, and li must be under the UL. So it is addressing to a tag, but not all the a tag, only those a tag that is under the li and UL. Okay, that is under the li and UL. That is under the li and UL. Okay. Now let us check once which li is getting affected. Not all li, only bottom li is getting affected. Okay, only bottom li is getting affected. Right? Only bottom li is getting affected. Not only, sorry, not bottom li, only top li is getting affected because bottom li is out of the UL. Bottom li is out of the UL. For this, it will not apply. It's apply here only. Now you can come here and write one more UL space li colon over UL li colon over background should be green color, not green color. Background you can keep as a some other color, gray color. So hover is nothing but when your mouse will move there. Hover is nothing but when your mouse will go there, hover effect will fire. When the mouse will go to the li, the hover effect will get fire. When the mouse will go to the li, the hover effect will get fire. Okay, and once hover will happen, background of li will convert into gray color. But it is saying not all the a color, only a particular a tag, not all a tag. Particular a tag. Which a tag? Those li tag that is under the UL. Those li tag that is under the UL. Those li tag that is under the UL. Okay, those li tag that is under the UL. Now when I run here and move my mouse on li, you can see color is getting changed, background is getting changed. That is because of hover. That's because of hover. Okay, that is because of hover. Because of hover. So ready? Next, after that, after that, okay, so ready. Next, after that, check now. So hope this happening like this. When the mouse go here, it's called the hover effect. So this become the example of child, parent, child of child. This become a three level. This become two level. This become a CSS by tag name. This becomes CSS by parent and child. So who is the parent? Which tag is the parent? The parent tag is The parent tag is UL and child is the li tag. Li is the child tag. Okay, li is
Excuse me,
the
sir.
child tag. Hello.
Yeah, hello, sir. Sir, actually, line number 10, there we have written UL, LI, and then two properties inside the bracket with colon. But in line number 21, we have given hover directly after LI. Means we could give that also, means inside the braces
Which
with
one?
some.
Which one? Line number 21.
Yes, line number 21, we have written UL, LI, and then colon hover.
Over. Yes.
So why we have not given it inside brackets like we have given in line number 10?
No, these all are in bracket only. No, look at here.
Uh, no,
Now
li
bracket.
colon hover, but hover is outside the bracket directly.
No, hover
L.
is the effect. It is not. It is not property. It is
Okay,
an effect. It will be out of the flower bracket. This when your page will run, this line will execute. When the page will run, this line will execute. When user will touch the li using mouse, then this line will execute. Both are different. Both are not same line.
okay,
Both are different line. Both are not same line. Okay.
okay, sir.
When you run the page, which tag is going to come by default? When we run the page, this line will execute by default automatically. This will not execute by default. When it will execute, if the user will touch the li by mouse, if the user will touch the li by mouse, that is called what? Li colon hover. Li colon hover. So this effect is going to execute if the mouse will touch the li. At that time, the event will get fired, and then the background will get changed to which color? The background of the li will get changed to gray color. See here, by default, what color is the background? Background of UL is orange color. Here by default, li have no any background. Li have any background? No any background. When we are moving the mouse, at that time we are setting the background. On mouse move, we
Okay,
are setting the background. Okay, so when I go
oh,
here, when I execute the page, what is the background? Orange color. Orange color. Orange color background come from UL. That is not the background of LI. LI has no any background by default. When LI will get the background, if we will move the mouse on LI. So suppose when I go here, so when we move the mouse, which color will get applied? Gray. Let me go here. When I touch here, whatever gray got applied, that way it is happening.
okay, sir. Understood.
Yeah. Okay. Now we can copy this section, this two block, and paste under the example. Paste that under the example. Okay, let us go next. Copy this two section and paste here CSS by parent and child as an example. This two we can add here. Right. Now next we need to create CSS by tag group. For multiple tags, how to write a common CSS. For multiple tags, how to write the common CSS. So for that, we can create example CSS by tag group.html, CSS by tag group.html. CSS by tag group.html. CSS by tag group.html file can create under the same folder, internal CSS folder. Next, after that, HTML will start here. It will open close. The style will open close. Come down, follow the body tag. Come inside, follow a division or follow the H1 first. Heading 1, follow a paragraph. This is using paragraph. Follow a division. This is using div tag. Next, follow the, you can say a label tag, label 1, follow the next division. Next, not li directly, you can write as a ul li project. Next, li clients. Next, li services. Next, li users. So you can see in current page we have written lot of tags. In current page we have written lot of tags. Write it. हाँ ईमेल भेज दिया आपको, आपको टेक्स्ट मैसेज भी भेज दिया है। हाँ नहीं नहीं, उसको शुरू से पढ़ाएंगे हम लोग, शुरू से पढ़ाएंगे आप। नहीं जावा नहीं, इसमें जावा स्क्रिप्ट होता है। वो भी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज है लेकिन जावा नहीं, जावा स्क्रिप्ट है। लॉगिन कल 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 बोलिए ना, लॉगिन करने के लिए 3:30 हम लोग बताएंगे क्या करना है। हाँ 3:30 आपको टेक्स्ट मैसेज भी किया हमने, एक बार देखिए उस नंबर पे आया है, आया है उसमें लिंक होगा, कल 3:30 में ज्वाइन कीजिए। ईमेल भेज दिए सारा सिलेबस के साथ। Okay, so written multiple type of tag, H1, paragraph, division, label, UL, LI. So these all are different type of tag. These all are different type of tag. Our requirement says like, our requirement says we can we can we can write a CSS in such a way where it will apply for all the tags. Then for that you have to create a group. Since multiple tags are there, so you cannot apply for all. So you have to create a group. Okay, you have to create a group for that. Okay, so let's go here. Write for H1, comma, paragraph, comma, div, comma, label, comma, li. For all this tab, the color should be red color. Font size should be 15 pixel or maybe 20 pixel. 20 pixel. And font hyphen style should be italic. So what is going to happen is for H1, paragraph, division, label, and li, for all the tags, this property will get applied. For this all the tags, this property will get applied. Okay. Okay, hope ready. Sit now. Is it applying for all the properties? It's applying for all the tags. So now it should apply for all the tags. See, all the tags are italic and color is red. H1, division, paragraph. It's applied for all. It's applied for all. So this you can say this becomes the group of the tag separated by comma. This becomes the group of the tag, and for multiple tag we applied the same property. Right? So let's go ahead and check again. So look like this. We can copy this line and we'll paste under the developer guide. We can copy, we can add here as example. Added. Next, after that, we can revise once. CSS by tag name how you have written. Directly we wrote the tag name property value. CSS by ID how we wrote. So we open the ID, close the ID. Hash was helping us to create the ID. So ID start using the hash. Class will start using the dot. CSS by parent child. Multiple tags will be there together where one particular tag will be the main tag and inside the tag will be child tag. UL becomes a main tag, LI becomes a child tag. UL, LI, A. UL is the main, LI is the child, A is the subchild. This becomes a tag by group. Multiple tags separated by comma becomes a CSS by tag group. Hope ready. Now we need to create a template. We will combine all together and we'll design a template and we'll see how the template look. Okay, we'll design a template and we'll see how the template is going to look. So create a next file, template1.html under the internal CSS folder. File name as a template1. File name as a template1.html. Template1.html. Under the internal CSS, you can create a folder. There, using this all method, we will do something. Template1.html. Template1.html. Okay, so HTML you can start from. It will be there. A script, not a script, a style will be there. Body will open. Body will close. Body will open. Body will close. Body will open. Body will close. Hello. Hello. Yes. No, no. Okay, code written. Now let us go and see once how that look. But CSS we have to write, then only any look will come. UL, LI. We have written in previous file, we can copy that UL, LI. UL, LI we are written in the previous to previous file. Copy that and paste here. Here we'll write the CSS for that. Okay, hope ready. Next, after that, write the CSS for body tag. Add CSS by tag name, background. No background, just we can change here margin. Margin as a 0px. So it will not leave any gap from any side. It will not leave any gap from any side. That is the one. It will not leave any gap from any side. Now write the CSS for UL tag. The UL tag should have background as black color completely. Black color. Then margin inside the UL, no margin. Padding inside the UL, 15 pixel. After that, UL space LI, display colon inline. It will print one after other, adding 17px, 1px extra. Next after that, after that, you can write for a tag ULLIA. Under the UL, whichever the LI is there, under the LI, if any E tag is there, what should happen for that E tag? The color should be, for that tag, color should be white color. For that tag, color should be white color. Because background is black already. So we can write here color as white and underline should not come. So for that, text hyphen decoration as a none. Then font hyphen weight as a bold. Font weight as a bold. Font weight as a bold. Font weight will be bold. Written, check now. It will create a navigation. That navigation will be black color. Something like this. Please check once. Let me know also. Looking similar or something else. Okay, ready? Yes, no, you can reply me once if you have done that. Okay, cool. 1% done that. Then the page look like this. Now when we move the mouse here, the color should get changed. So let's go at this place. Write again UL space li colon hover. So hover is a effect that we are applying for li. Like when the mouse will touch the li, what should happen is the li background will get changed to another color. Li background will change to other color. Li background will get changed to some other color. Write their background blue color. When the mouse will go there, background of li will convert into blue color. Background of li will convert into blue color when the mouse will touch the li. Now, something like this. Wherever the mouse will go, the li will get changed in different color. Next, after this, we can come inside the page again. We can create a section tag. Under the section tag, we can display one H1 our product. After that, we can write a ing src 1.jpg class equal to my photo. Class equal to my photo. Class equal to my photo. This you repeat 4 times. And in current folder, keep 4 photos. Into the internal CSS folder, keep 4 photos. Let's write this. And under the internal CSS folder, we have to keep 4 photos. Total 4 photos we need to put there. Ready? HTML part. Now go to your folder. In current folder, internal CSS folder, keep photos. Internal CSS folder, keep some 3 photos. In the internal CSS folder, keep 3 to 4 photos. It's there. Photo is kept already. You have renamed as a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.jpg, 2.jpg. It's already JPG maybe or PNG. Just to give the okay. Ready? Come to the CSS part now. Write the CSS for section tag. Keep background for that. Blue color. Keep padding inside. 100 pixel. Text align. Center. Color as white. Section background. Blue. Padding 100 pixel. Text align center. Color as white. Ready? So section will come blue color like this. Now we have to write the CSS for photo. That is called my photo. Class we have class name is my photo. Height is 200 pixel and width will be 23%. 23% will be the width. 23% will be width and margin will be 1%. Width 22.2%. You have given 22.5%. By default, some gap will be there in between two images. That gap also we have to consider. Then after that, you have to write here. Call next property should be called height width is given. Okay, Next, other thing is not required. Check this much. All the photos should look better. All the photos should look better. In one line, four photo will come. In one line, four photo. Template become something like this. Check now. Looking similar or something else. Right, slowly.
Yes, sir. We are getting similar page.
100 pixel padding we are given. 100 pixel padding, what is that? You can see before our product there is some gap. Left side also equal gap, right side also equal gap, bottom also equal gap. And then four photo we have called here. Width is how much? 22.5%. 0.5% we are given the this one gap over there because 0.5% will come between two pixel photo. There will be by default 2-3 pixel gap, and on the top of that we have given margin 1%. So this all will consider and then it will come proper. Okay, next after that we will see on next weekend. I will send you some photo, you can work on that. You can design some layout, basic design, and send few photos.
Sir, we have used tag section here. So this is similar to div only.
Similar to div only, section belong to HTML5. In the CSS, we will be using now HTML5 tag also.
Okay.
Section is from the HTML5. Similar way, we have NAV, we have article, we have a side, we have. Next weekend, we are going to mix all.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you can log out.